What's up, everybody? You knew it had to happen at some point, and what better time now that we're all at home? I'm playing Toreba today. Well, I'm learning Toreba today. So we're gonna take a look at my first play all the way to my first couple of wins. The mighty Toreba. Let's take a look at those plays. Okay, this is my very first Toreba play ever. So, without knowing how to play these setups, I'm thinking right claw. Who knows? I've never even seen how this game goes, so I didn't even watch anybody, which is probably my downfall. I should have watched somebody play. That is the trick, guys. That's the one thing you need to know with this. If you're going to play Toreba, make sure you do some research. Watch other people play the setups you're going to play. Alright, so we're going to go with another setup here. I thought this was looking pretty good. There's a lot of those D-clips on top of the box. Pretty cool prize. It's from that new movie, My Hero Academia movie. I'm thinking just grab them. I actually watched a couple people play beforehand, so I knew that it was possible to grab the D-clips. I knew it went down far enough, although my first try, missed it. Alright, we'll go second try. Actually, no. What happened was I waited a little bit and let somebody move it. Then I thought, you know what? I'm going to try to get one claw only inside the top D-clip, which is the green clip. And we're going to see how that plays out. What you have to do, honestly, is not go back at all. And the only way to do that is to let the time run out. So that's why we're waiting so long here to let the time run out. Probably should have edited this out, but it's okay. It's a good learning experience. I think I edited some of the later ones. Here we go. So I didn't want to go back at all, and the only way to do that is to let the time run out. Let's see if it grabs it. Come on, get that. It did. That's definitely what I wanted to happen, although this is my learning experience, guys. We're going to go through all these tries that I basically was learning the app, learning the UFO catchers, and seeing how it's different from round one. Alright, I thought definitely go for the back on this play. Not really the play, because it has to pinch the box, and I just spun it. So I think, honestly, the only play here is going to be to pinch the box side to side or to go for the top clip. We're going to see. I think, yeah, that's what I did, definitely. And I didn't want to go back at all again, so that's why we're waiting. That's why we're waiting a little bit of time here for the time to run out. You have maybe 30 seconds on the play, and it won't move back at all. The catcher won't move back. If you tap the button, it does slightly move back. So if you don't want the catcher to move back at all, and I didn't because the plexiglass is basically exactly in line with where the catcher is right now. I didn't want to go back at all. I wanted to pick up the box, but of course I wasn't centered. Unfortunately, this prize was not won, guys. We're just watching me learn here. We're watching a painful, expensive learning experience, but it has to happen because I was able to figure it out and which setups to play, and to tell you the truth, this is not one of them. I watched for a few weeks, and this setup has only been one that I've seen maybe 2 or 3 times. Other setups will get 2 or 3 wins in an hour. This play, that was my first glitch. We're watching that glitch right there. Next play, I'm going to try to get that left claw in that top D clip, which I was trying before, but you know, the lag, it happens sometimes. You'll waste a play just because you release the button, and I guess the internet connection's so far away, or maybe it lagged. Either way, it happens. You gotta expect it on these apps. But I think what I was going for right there was trying to lift it with one claw. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody win it by just lifting it with one claw, and it was able to teeter over that plexiglass and just barely go in. But that's what I'm trying here. Decent grab. Okay, so we're getting down to it. Like I said, I'm not going to win this prize. Gonna end up dead zoning it. We're going to watch the slow decline of this prize into the left side where you can't even play for it. Alright, that jump right there was because somebody else played. I relinquished my play, and then I let them throw it around a little bit, came back, and this is me one more time. Let's get that top clip, and nothing's going to happen. We all know that. It's going to get close. It looks like it's going to get over the plexiglass, but it really never does, guys. And here it is. The road to the end. No, it looks like it wants to, and it's so close every time. Even if you see that side view, it looks really good. But there it is, dead zoned, and then I went for it, just dropped it right where the catcher's set. Wouldn't even pick it up. Alright, let's get out of here. I know that was painful to watch, but we're going to go into my first win. And it didn't take that many tries. we got the Bakugo. You guys can rip me up in the comments for me mispronouncing the names, but I do like these characters. These My Hero Academia characters, they look really cool. These figures look sweet. I hope they do good in the eBay store. Let's go. Check out how these are oriented. One of the boxes is vertical, one of them is horizontal. I'm playing for the vertical box, guys. That's what you want to do. There's a gap in between the bar and that back platform, so you got to mind the gap. You got to get the box over the gap, and the way to do it is when the box is vertical. Okay? You don't want to play that B box, how it's sideways like that. You want the box to be vertical. That way you can use a little bit more momentum with the box to fling it over that gap. There is a small gap. If you could see this play from the side, there's a maybe 4 or 5 inch gap in between the back platform and the bar. So right here I was going all the way back. I was hoping to just grab the edge, bring the box up just a little bit, and then it'll teeter over that front bar. And I believe that's what happens on this play. My first win. Here it goes. Actually a beautiful hit. Exactly where I want to do on that right claw on the corner, and you're going to watch it just release it ever so slightly. Perfect. My first win on Toreba. Man, I was so stoked. My heart was beating 100 miles an hour, and it was great. So we're going to get into another win right here. It was my second win. I think it was the first night, too. The exact same night, maybe an hour after that Bakugo win. We got Shoto Azawa. Rip me up in the comments. Let's see. I wanted to spin it here. Same type of game. I knew that I could win from this game. Platform in the back that slopes, and then there's a bar up front. So I did see somebody win this game before I won it. I wanted right here in this try to spin it, but I stabbed. I wanted to grab it by that back edge and spin it. That way the prize is vertical instead of that horizontal, which it is now. But what's going to end up happening anyways is a pretty lucky win, let's call it, because it was. So I'm going to pick it up right here. I didn't go far enough back to spin it. I actually picked it up and went from side to side and kept it horizontal. And let's see what happens here. Just going to drop it. Yep, right against that front bar. But this was a brand new game. I watched this game get put up, and I was one of the first to play it. Probably the second person to win it. And I noticed that the gap between the back platform and the bar was a lot closer than the Bakugo game. Bakugo, it was the other figure that we watched get won. This gap in between the back platform and the bar was a lot smaller. So I figured maybe by just dropping it, or maybe by getting a decent spin, I'll get lucky. I'll get lucky and get this prize, because I'd say the other prize that we won, the gap was 5 inches. This gap was maybe 3 inches in between that bar. And so much of the box right here is actually over. And that was it. Making it real easy to just jostle it as it dropped it. And the way that it hit was really the way that I want it. That's the only way. It dropped it kind of at an angle. One of the sides fell first, then the other. And that's it. 2 wins of some very cool brand new figures. My first wins on Toreba. Let me know if you guys like these videos. Let me know if these are some you want to see more of, because I definitely have some more Toreba wins. I know it's probably kind of a rhetorical question, because you're going to start seeing a lot less UFO catcher videos out of your favorite channels. So this is just going to help out a little bit. Help ease the pain of not seeing some claw machines and UFO catchers that you're used to. Let me know if there's specific prizes in Toreba that you want me to play for. Maybe I could win them and put them up in the eBay store for you guys. Also, big shout out to the supporter who got the Sonic from my eBay store. You guys are amazing, keeping this channel going in these uncertain times, so I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. If you want to help support the channel by buying some of the prizes, check in the description for the link to the eBay. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and a comment. If you haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel, have a wonderful day, and be well. Peace.